Welcome to Just Incredible's Liftoff Show. I'm joined today by my sis, Rapsody.
What's up, brother, man?
Rap, what's good?
I finally made it.
It's time to get it in tonight. Thank you for coming through the show.
Oh, what you talk? Thank you for opening the door.
Every time.
Happy to, it's L.A.
Yeah.
It's one of the biggest joints you could do.
Thank
what
you.
You mean?
Thank you.
If you do hip hop and you don't come through here, you miss the rite of passage. That's
Talk
all I know.
about it.
This is a rite of passage.
Rapsody's here. We got the new project, Please Don't Cry, on the way.
Yes.
I know you're excited to get this body of work out.
I am.
Talk to me about it.
Man, it's been a journey. The music sounds like a journey too.
I bet.
I think it takes you, honestly, chronologically through every phase of my growth, right? With this one, like, my intention was to grow on like a more vulnerable personal level.
Okay.
Because I was talking to my friends and it's like, or other people, and they'd be like, everybody knows you can rap, but we don't know you, or you don't allow them to know you. And then when the pandemic hit, I got to sit with myself and all the volume turned down.
Man, we all did, right?
That's what I'm saying. If you didn't come out the pandemic different in some way, right, I don't know what you was doing. But yeah, I just went through a lot of healing, a lot of growth, and even musically, I recorded it different. You know, I didn't have the comfort zone of the team that I usually do. Because
you're working with some different people on this project.
Yeah, but even executive producing, like, trusting myself.
Yeah.
You know, which was tough, but it was like I had to have my voice. And sometimes I think I would overthink it, or I wasn't as confident as I was. And some of, the song choices I made, I don't regret anything, but I understood that because I wasn't confident, I would hold my ideas back some, right? And I would lean to, like, what you think I should do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but this one is all me. It's just raw.
Yeah. Giving the people what they.
Yeah, and I'm there's a spectrum to me, right? I think people see me and they might not understand how exactly human and like them I am. But yeah, that's what this album is. It's just raw.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Is there a song on the project that really, like, speaks to your life, to your career, that you feel like you could single out from this?
To my career?
Yeah.
Because my life is the completeness of my life. To my career, I'd probably say Look What You've Done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why that record?
I think because it takes you internally into how I've looked at my career, right? And as a woman in it, as a woman that makes the music that she does, and we live in a world, right?
Yeah.
Especially with social media, where we have so much information, so much noise, but things in our face and things you might compare yourself to, and you understand, like, at the end of the day, like, these things that we use as, like, measurements, sometimes it's not all the way real. It doesn't align to the realness. It's a fantasy. It's illusion.
A lot of times it's not real.
Most of the time, right? And so it was getting out of my head, like, don't worry about the platinum plaques. Don't worry about the followers. How many
first
you
week
have.
Sales
the
and
first
all that,
week
right?
sales. Don't worry about, even when women, like, you got to look a certain way. Like, don't worry about any of that. And it was me, like, just going through mentally what that looks like and coming out on the other end. And two, like, the conversations of me as an artist and how I'm used sometimes against other women that do other things, right? And my whole thing is, I just want balance in the game, and I want people to. I'm not entitled. You ain't gotta love me, but at least give me the same light for people to at least choose whether they like me or not. Okay, yeah. Right. So it's just going through the thought process.
Yeah. You spoke about the pandemic and getting your journey together to create this project, but how would you say your life experiences in the last 4 years really play into this body of work?
Love is a twin. Where have you been?
Okay.
Like, life, I mean, love was a part of it. Like, that was, I guess, like a trigger, right?
Okay.
Like, you get out of a relationship, and I tell people, you realize it's never really about the other person. They're just a reflection of things that you need to work on for yourself, right? It's a mirror. So that's what it was. It was like, first you got to get out of that part. And then once you allow yourself to look in the mirror and see yourself and see all the pieces of yourself that, again, are very raw.
Yeah.
and you got to peel back and figure out where did it come from, when did it start, and then you start your healing journey. So that's kind of what life was for me. The pandemic, I spent a lot of time in solitude by myself.
I heard that.
Right. I don't know what it was. It was just like the noise was turned down. I had to keep it turned down. So I just kind of.
I think we came out of the pandemic appreciating that lower volume too, right?
Indeed.
Like, so you just gotta have your space.
But it's not always easy, like, to heal by yourself.
Right.
Yo, you got to be really intentional about that. And bruh.
Yeah, talk to me. Go ahead.
That joint burn, but you got to sit in it.
Yeah.
You got to sit in that
fire, huh?
You got to sit in it. So that's what it was.
How are you in terms of the healing journey?
I'm amazing.
Yeah, come on.
No, I'm happy. This is the most happy I've been.
I see that light.
The most clear.
Yeah.
The most me. Reintroducing myself to me. Like, I'm excited about this next season of
That's
life.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. Talk to me. How many songs on the project?
22.
22 songs.
Yeah, I wish it was 27.
Okay. Did you narrow it down, and there's some that you bonus tracks, extended?
That's what I'm trying to figure out what I want to do, right? I recorded 360 some songs for the album.
Crazy.
So it was like I could do bonus, I could do, untitled-esque versions.
Have some fun with it.
Yeah, so we'll figure it out.
That's right.
But yeah.
We drop in May 17th.
May 17th.
First time in 4 years, we said, right?
Yep, 4.5 by that time.
That's right. That's right. Talk to me about the importance of Women's History Month.
Oh, man, I think it's, good to always be intentional and pause and reflect on women and celebrate women and their contributions. And I think when you do that, you also get to examine, like, okay, what do we still need to work on to uplift women? So, I think it's just a good time for women to love themselves, to love each other, and for men to take a step back and, appreciate women, and then see how we can all continue to just uplift us.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And specifically in hip hop, what do you think we need to work on? Is that a loaded question?
Man, where do we start? Balance, that's one for me specifically when we talk about women in hip hop. There's not enough balance in the mainstream.
I heard that.
I think no knock on what anybody does, but I just like to see a lot more diversity in the stories, because I think the spectrum is very one-sided right now. Yeah. Let's see what else.
That's a good one though. That's definitely one of those ones. We need that balance.
We definitely need that balance.
We got party vibes and turned up, but like I think that's specifically what you bring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we are very complex human beings. Nobody is in the club 24/7.
For real.
Come on, stop playing with me.
That's not reality.
It's not reality. And two, I would love to see labels get back to artist development.
Yeah.
Indies are doing amazing. So, but if you go the route of being a label,
major.
Yeah, I'm like, I get it. We following the hits, but I think, there's so many talented artists, and, if you give them time and the resources to develop, you'll have a lot of superstars. Yeah.
I think that's the difference, right?
Yeah, definitely.
We got hits, but we're not birthing a lot of superstars.
Right. And they out there.
What do you think it is? Just patience?
With who?
Labels? Majors?
I don't know. I don't understand how they think, because I don't think like that. It's all about the bottom line. And, it can't be that. This is art.
Yeah.
Art is about human connection.
Facts.
So it's just about the bottom line. It's kind of fleeting to me.
Art specifically. It's
Absolutely.
What's your message to the younger generation coming up? What's your advice for them?
Oh, man. Be authentic. Know who you are, know what you want out of this game, right? Everybody's answer is going to be different depending on what your answer is. That's, you get to decide how you navigate through it. There's no wrong answer to that. Man, what else? Be honest about your work. Be patient with yourself.
For real.
Learn from the older generation. There's and that goes both ways. Like, there's so much that the older generation can learn from the younger artists, and vice versa. Like, I love to see that bridge being built more. I mean, I could go on and on all day.
Do you feel the responsibility to pave the way for the next generation of female MCs?
Yeah, I think that's how I would like to look at myself. So many paved the way for me. So many looked back and reached back and gave to me.
Who were some of those artists?
I mean, if we start with, there's Ninth, there's Young Guru from the jump. Queen Latifah, MC Light. Erykah Badu most recently, or throughout my career, really, she's always reached back and gave advice. Sway.
Hell yeah.
I mean, even if we looking at radio, like Carly Hustle.
Okay.
Bro, it's so many. Why am I drawing a blank?
Shout out to Carly Hustle. I ain't seen her in a minute, but I used to work with her as well.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
I don't know, it's a lot. Maxwell, I mean, these are people I don't always work with, but at least, I get to have conversations, or they always just show love or give advice.
That's even more valuable.
Yeah, I started changing the way I eat because of a conversation with Maxwell.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He was like, red meat stays in your stomach for, I don't know, it was like months. I was like, for real?
He said, I'm off that. I'm off that.
So I mean, it's not just about music, it's just about developing you as a whole person. Relationships are super important.
For sure.
And laterally.
Yeah.
Don't always think that you have to reach up, because the people next to you are just so much more sometimes important in your journey.
Come on.
In my journey coming up, again, I came up with Kendrick, I came up with Crit, I came up with Mac, Nip, all these artists, and I just loved how we all supported each other.
Yeah.
And we competed in a healthy way. So healthy.
That's right.
I couldn't have gotten better if I wasn't with the dogs that I was with. And if they didn't see me and make space for me. So, yeah.
Let's talk about turning pain into power through creativity.
Okay.
Let's talk about how that reflects for Rapsody.
How to turn pain into power. I think I had a great conversation the other day, but somebody told me you got to really lean into it and let it shape you, and that's how you learn and grow from it. Pain can be a teacher too. It's just another mirror, and the things that it reveals to you, you get to be aware, and once you're aware, you get to heal. And once you heal, now you're knowledgeable and you can help heal somebody else.
So important. It's scary sometimes going down that road.
Oh yeah.
Really facing that mirror.
Boogeyman.
For real.
It is, man. I think we forget though that we are all alike.
So human, yes.
We might not be exact, but we all go through things. And once you realize, like that was one thing, because this album was so vulnerable and it was really scary.
I was going to ask about that.
Some of the things that I talked about and shared, because of, social media, everybody's ready to, they always got something to say, right? And then, for me, it was like, well, what about the people close to me? I could turn social media off, but what about the close people to you, your family, your friends? And I think I would play it for people little by little. Close ones, close friends, and be a little family here. And then it would be outside world, and you realize every time you do, somebody's like, yo, I really relate to that, or I went through that, or thank you for making that, like every single time.
Absolutely.
And it just opened my eyes up, like, yo, for real. And two, like the artists that I'm inspired by, they were just truthful and fearless. So
we here. A new project on the way, May 17th.
May 17th, yes.
Can you elaborate a little more on the Rap is Back campaign?
Yeah.
Talk to us.
So throughout my hiatus, my fans have really been amazing reminders that people still care. That was one thing.
Right.
During the during me making music, I would have moments where I'd be like, I don't know if people still care. And it was like, maybe I should think about what's next outside of music. Real thought.
Really?
Real honest thought. But again, I was measuring my success to things that were not real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Measures for me. And the fans were always, yo, where's the album? But they would make it super funny. And so, it was just like, rap is back.
Bars is back.
Yeah,
people do care.
The wait is over.
Yeah.
She's back.
Come on.
So, it was something that we really wanted to just involve the fans in and just speak to the village of what this is. And I'm happy to be back. I'm excited to be back and share new art, and I'm happy that they're excited. So it was just a way for me to include them in this journey because they're such a big part of it.
Absolutely.
You don't get this journey without them.
That's right.
So
that's right.
Yeah.
Recently performed at Erykah Badu's birthday party.
Yes.
What was that like?
It's always a good time. It was my second time.
Okay.
You know, it's you going in, the energy just hugs you from the gate. Like, it's all love. She has an amazing team. She herself is one of the kindest people. Larry June was there.
Shout out Larry
Alchemist
June.
was there. You know, it's kind of like a small family reunion. Dallas is always a sold out show. They show love and support. We got to premiere and tease our record together, 3 a.m., which was exciting.
Come on.
Yeah.
Fans are excited about that.
I am too.
Yeah. That's on that new project?
It is.
3 a.m.
My favorite song.
Okay. Off of the project?
Yeah.
Why that title? Can you tell us anything about it?
I absolutely can.
Can, you said?
I can.
Okay,
I can.
we like that. We like that answer.
I called it 3 a.m. because at 3 o'clock in the morning is a time where my filter leaves, right? And I forgot what the scientific term is, but it's like a real thing.
Okay.
Where it's like I'm so tired, I don't even have the energy to overthink anything. So I was on a date. Okay. And you know how you think somebody like you, but they ain't confirm it.
Okay.
So
yes.
That's kind of what it was. So it's about 1:15, something like that. And we were talking, it got quiet after a moment, right? And it's that type of energy where it's like somebody want to say something, but they kind of scared. I felt that both ways. So they asked me, they was like, what you thinking? I said, I can't tell you till 3 o'clock. And they said, well, we going to sit here till 3 a.m. And
get the truth at 3 a.m.
Yeah, the truth came.
Okay. So who said it first?
I had to say it. They asked first. They was like, 3 o'clock, what's up?
What's up? Where we at with it?
Right. And I pride myself being not no punk. So I was like, well.
You stood on business.
Yeah,
you stood on business.
I didn't want to, but I had to.
That's what's up. So 3 a.m. is when the filter comes off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. We got the new project on the way. I'm really excited about it. I can't wait to hear it. You said 22 songs?
22 songs.
22 songs. Please Don't Cry. Why that name for the album?
Oh, man. I found that first on Pinterest. During that time, I would go on Pinterest and just motivate myself with a lot of quotes, right? And there was one quote, I can't remember exactly what it said, but it said, please don't cry. And I felt like I related to it so much because I spent a lot of time during the pandemic crying. But crying is okay, right? It's a way to heal. It shows you're human. But at the same time, we don't only cry because we're sad. Cry when you're happy. Cry when you laugh. Laugh till you cry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, it was just that's a human thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Rhapsody's here. The project will be out on the 17th of May. Make sure you run it up. Features from Erykah Badu. Production on the project.
Yeah. S1, Black Odyssey, Eric G of the Soul Council, Major 7, and Soundtrack.
And Hit Boy, of course. Yeah.
I was getting there.
Yeah, that asteroid is hard.
Yeah. Features Erykah Badu, Lil Wayne, Dixon.
Come on.
Alex Isley. Gosh, I don't know why I started down this rabbit hole.
That's all good.
Amber Navin. Hold on. BB Borelli. Hold on. Keznami. Wait a minute.
Come on.
I think. Oh, Baby Tate.
Yeah, all right.
Baby Tate. Yeah. Did I forget anybody? I think I got everybody.
Oh. Who was it?
I'm bugging big time.
Who was it?
Yo. Nico Brim.
Oh, okay.
Mount Vernon.
Nico Brim.
914.
Yo, he just went crazy on Sway's show.
What? He about to go crazy all year. I'm trying to tell you. I want him to come see you.
Text him the address.
He got the green light, open door.
Yeah, for sure. Off that freestyle alone. And I didn't even know y'all affiliation at that time. I was just like,
I met Nico
tapping in.
Back in 2018. His mom was styling me for a Puma event.
Okay.
And he tagged along with her. And, you know, I'm just a very personal person. So he told me he was a rapper. I said, well, rap something. Well, let me hear something.
Put him on the spot.
Yeah, and I want to say he let me hear a song, but he might have rapped too. I can't remember that clearly, but I was impressed. And we just kept in touch, and me and his mom became really good friends. So he wanted to come to North Carolina to the studio. He was playing me some joints, and I was like, "Yo, you fire? Let me help executive produce your next project." And that's what it was.
Fire.
Like, you know, I've just been trying to pass game to him, support him where and when I can, because he's so talented. So
can't wait to meet him.
Yep.
And what's a Rhapsody and Lil Wayne song sound like?
Bars.
Bars. I know y'all both lost y'all mind on this track.
Yeah, Wayne is, man. I've been listening to him since I was 13 years old. Like,
too many
back
classics.
At a bus, Hot Boys, glued to the TV, like.
Too many classics.
You got to understand, he's an alien. He's been doing it since he was 13 consistently. At a very high level, and the level continues to get higher.
That's right.
It's unheard of. Goat man.
Can't wait to hear it.
Yeah.
Rhapsody's here. We're live on Power 106. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Every time.
I might not leave.
That part. It's the Liftoff Show with me, Just Incredible. Peace and love.